Hello everyone, Brandon Thurgood here with your next segment of OWA Live. Today we're going to be talking about 529 plans and a unique change to them that just happened with the Secure Act 2.0. So 529 plan is an account that is dedicated for educational spending, right? It had a very specific purpose for paying for college tuition or different qualified educational purposes. And if you didn't use it for that, right, the money would just sit. You could transfer it to another child or grandchild without penalties. But if you don't have any more children or grandchildren, what next? You don't want your money just sitting in the 529. Before, you had to incur some type of penalty to pull that money out. Well, under the new Secure Act 2.0, the legislation says that starting in January 1st of 2024, there's a unique rollover ability with the 529 plan. So what that says is with the beneficiary that you have for the 529 plan, you can now convert that or contribute to a Roth IRA. Now there are some rules that go along with that. As we know, there are IRA contribution limits. Right now in the year 2023, if you're under 50, you can contribute up to $6,500 per year. So that's one of the limitations on that is you can only contribute from the 529 plan to a Roth IRA, $6,500 a year. One of the other things is that the 529 plan has to have been opened for at least 15 years. Okay, so as long as the 529 has been up or opened for 15 years, you can make these Roth contributions if the beneficiary has not used those for educational purposes. There is a lifetime limit on how much you can roll over from the 529 to a Roth IRA. That limit is $35,000. Another limitation that they put on there is any contribution and growth within the last 5 years cannot be rolled over to that Roth IRA as well. So what are the next steps, or what are things that you can do? Right? Because previously 529s weren't very friendly. You'd incur a lot of penalties if you took money out that weren't used for educational purposes. So now we know that with that 15-year wait period, you might want to open up a 529 plan now for a child or a grandchild to start that 15-year time period. Knowing that in the future, if they don't use it, you can roll it over into a Roth IRA. And we know that there's great power in Roth IRAs. The longer that they have to grow tax-free, that's a very, very strong and powerful product. Because imagine a kid in their 20s and 30s that now have a Roth IRA that has an additional 30 to 40 years of tax-free growth to it to help them out in retirement. It is very powerful and something that should not be overlooked. So look at it. Maybe a 529 makes sense, especially with these new laws that have been put into place.